Mass Marine Medevac to Grandmaster is back. This episode we're going to be starting at 5532. The last 3 episodes we have been making progress, but it's been going very slowly. Today I really want to get at least 40 more MMR. Let's do it. Alright, game number 1 is against Gerald. Oh my goodness. If you guys don't know who Gerald is a pretty high-level European pro. Made it to the playoffs in DreamHack Europe. Good nick. I'm not sure if that means he knows who I am or not. I'm actually pretty good friends with him. But yeah, top 16 European player playing on the NA server for some reason. Yeah, this is going to be a challenge and a half, guys. That's all I can say. Thank you. You too. Gotta be nice back, you know? Gotta be nice back. Alright, so what do I know about Gerald that could possibly help me? Gerald is a macro player. He does tend to invent his own build orders a little bit. So even though he's a very high level player, he is one of the, you know, the really good players that doesn't quite play according to the meta, unlike others. I think at some point he had a build where he opened with a bunch of Void Rays, he had some delayed proxies. I think he had a build that was actually very cool where he went for, I think it was Phoenix Colossus, and then he went straight to Mass Tempest instead of like making a ground army or going for carries or something. It was very strange, but he definitely has his own ways. That doesn't mean I know what he's gonna do here, though. Let's see, what is the best way I can kill him? I feel like the best way to play is maybe to play a 3-Rax, because there's a good chance that or not a good chance, but there is a chance that I can just absolutely ravage him from the start, and then that gives me a chance later on. Though it might be, you know, believe it or not, guys, if your name is Stim A move, it does make your opponents a little bit suspicious, perhaps. So, yeah, I'm not quite sure if that's the right idea. Actually, I think I'm gonna go for a 2-on-1 here. I feel like I didn't do 2-on-1 in my last TVP, so I want to do it this time. See if I can make it happen. That would be nice. Because 2-on-1 is weird. What I think is if you play against high-level players, one thing they're gonna be the best against is very likely just meta builds, right? And 3-Rax is a meta build. And the reason behind it is that on the ladder, you know, the higher you get, people will do more and more efficient build orders. Which is obviously the right thing to do, but at the same time, players like this are just not used to playing against weird stuff anymore. So if I go for a 2-on-1, he might not expect it. If I'm very lucky, I can get away with it. And that would be awesome. And if not, then we are, you know, getting the opportunity to play against a really high-level pro in the Mass Marine Medevac Challenge, which is something I really appreciate either way. Now, I have to admit, ever since the cheating incident, guys, if you did not know what I'm talking about, you need to watch about 2 episodes ago. But ever since the cheating incident, I'm always a little bit afraid to accidentally cheat. So I'm really, you know, hard focusing on the units that I'm actually producing here. Now, most likely, I would think he's going to go for a Blink opener. And I'm very happy we got a map without or with a ramp in the natural. That means I can realistically skip the bunker without being in too much trouble. If you guys forgot, the reason you can't do that if you play a map without a natural ramp is because one Stalker can kill all of your Marines by microing. And someone like Gerald is easily going to micro good enough to kill all of them. So there you go, he's going for an Adept first. And then, wait, for a second I thought this was the shade, this fire over here. And I was like, oh no, it's in my base. Get it out! But not quite yet. I don't think I scouted anything. I just know he's going for an Adept, obviously, which does quite literally not tell me anything here. So that is unfortunate. Now I'm going to try to hunt the Adept. Let's see if he makes a mistake. No, that was actually... I didn't even get a single hit off, I think. Oh, I got 1. But maybe that was before. That was actually incredible reaction speed there. Now I'm going to try one more time. Oh, he's not looking here. The good micro by him. Oh, I'm actually getting some HP damage, though. That's very nice. Let's move that red HP Marine out of the way. Good micro there. I'm actually getting some good damage on here, you know? Not enough minerals. And maybe, I mean, he's probably going to be good enough at macroing, of course, but maybe every APM I can steal from him is a dub. Now, I wonder what he's going to do as follow-up. Since he has a Stalker, it is already pretty unlikely that it's a Stargate. Oh, this is actually huge. I know this seems terrible, but now... he might think that it's actually a 3-Rax, in which case his response would be to make batteries in the natural. But I'm actually going to be hitting him in the main with a drop, so maybe? I don't want to say it with certainty because I'm not certain. No, not that. There we go. But this could have been decent for us. I'm going to hit a little bit late. I need to fish for the Observer here. Observer should arrive in about 20 seconds or so, I think. If he's playing a standard Blink Roa build. Now, if he is going for 4-gate Blink, Which I don't think he does, actually. That's one build that I know he doesn't really like. But if he does that, I would definitely be in trouble, because that's going to hit before my 2-on-1. Oh, is the Observer already there? No, not quite. Yeah, I just want to make sure he doesn't see the medevacs, but I'm afraid I might have already missed the Observer. Let's see, 5 minutes is around the normal time for it to arrive. Let's just rush into those medevacs and hope he didn't see us. I feel very risky doing this, but, you know, you gotta take every chance you can get. Now, I have one strategy that is capable of upsetting a way better player in this case, which is an SCV pool. If he goes for Stalker Zealot instead of going for Colossus or Storm, then I could maybe actually do it with an SCV pool. I'm gonna scan his natural to see. That is a Roa plus 4 gases, guys. That is definitely a Roa plus 4 gases. I'm not blind. So that is unfortunate. He's chrono boosting the Robo. Yeah, the thing is here, guys, if he's playing Colossus... I mean, at least you guys can see what I was talking about all this time when I said Colossus would counter me. If a player this level plays Colossus against me, then my hopes are gonna fade pretty fast. Now, I definitely missed the Observer. Oh, there it is. Maybe I didn't miss it. Ooh. Okay, guys, this is an opportunity here. I'm gonna have to time this perfectly. Watch this. Okay. Let's see, is he still here? Yeah, he's still... Okay, this is gonna be insane. I'm gonna stim at him and drop in the main. And the reason why is that if he recalls, my Marines will do damage. So he can't really recall these efficiently, or else he's gonna take a lot of damage. See, I think he wants to recall. Yeah, there you go. Gonna get a few Stalkers here. Actually, they're all gonna be pretty low HP. He might have also just blinked. Yo, what a trade here, guys. That is so many freaking Stalkers going down. He doesn't actually have a lot of Stalkers here. Oh my goodness, we're actually gonna get ahead against freaking Gerald. That is freaking insane. Or maybe, does he have a Colossus? There's nothing here, guys. There's absolutely nothing here. I'm definitely gonna get this pylon. I'm not sure what is gonna finish out of the Colossus. Oh, nothing is gonna come out. Let's freaking go. Okay. Target is Stalker so they can't blink away. Yo, these Marines are actually still winning. No freaking way, guys. We actually beat Gerald. And we got an XD. I think he probably enjoyed my strategy in combination with the name. It definitely worked. It definitely fits very well. Guys, this is the best player we beat. This is the best player we are going to beat in this challenge because... I'm not sure if there's anyone on NA that is, you know, objectively better than Gerald. But look at the units lost here. 1100 against 4500. This is an absolute dream game against an amazing player. And it was all because of the strategy. You know, as soon as he attacked me with the Stalkers, I called it and it worked out exactly as I said. I was stimming behind him here, so he couldn't recall. He still recalled. Look at the damage on those Stalkers. 3 of those were orange, 1 was red even. And then they arrive here. Most of these have blink on cooldown, lose a few more Stalkers. This comes in the natural. Now, no way, look at the timing on this. Guys, watch this. This is actually insane. Look at the freaking timing on this Colossus. That is actually... Oh, no freaking way. That is 1 second, guys. This game was an absolute miracle. Guys, appreciate it. We might never get a game this sick again. Or maybe we might because we've had enough magical moments on the channel. Anyway, let's keep the momentum up and let's go for game number 2. Alright, game number 2 against the Grandmaster Terry. Now, that was a fat MMR dub, guys. I believe Gerald was... I think I saw 5.9k in the loading screen. In case you guys are wondering, Gerald would not usually ladder on an A. On Europe, I think he's been as high as 6.8k MMR. I've definitely seen him like top 5 GM before in Europe. So, yeah, incredible win. And now hopefully we can keep our MMR by beating this Terran as well. Now the hype is obviously high, as you guys can see in my face, as you guys know from past games. When we play a game like that, the hype usually tends to stay for the rest of the episode. And yeah, I mean, can it get any better than that? I don't know. But hopefully we can keep it that good by winning our games. Now we are playing against the Barcode Terran. I've had some very cheesy run-ins with barcodes on the NA server, in particular Terrans. I feel like I haven't been cheesed that much by the other races. Well, actually, there's one Zerg guy who cheeses every game, but besides that, I think the Terrans have been the most cheesy, so I'm definitely going to scout early. In particular, when I have to play Marines only. Dealing with like any kind of Reaper rush is going to be pretty difficult. And, you know, especially when I play Reaper first, or sorry, Reactor first, because that's the build I like the most. And actually, last game it worked out really well. I think the timing was not perfect. I feel like my 2-on-1 hit a bit late, but since he was keeping his units at home, it actually didn't matter. I had to wait with the medevacs anyway. And there you can see that sometimes the best strategy is not, you know, to hit as fast as possible, but to wait for the perfect moment. And that game, it definitely came up. Now, okay, for a second I thought we were getting cheese right away. Okay. His barracks feels a little bit late. I guess that's a gas first. Yeah, that is a gas first. Gas first, 1 gas. Okay. If I had to guess, this is probably gonna be Hellions. Expansion right now into Hellions. I can actually block his expansion for a little bit because he played gas first, so his is not gonna be as fast as mine. But my SCV was already low HP, so... Ooh, he's going for it. Okay, there we go. Now, when is the Reaper gonna finish? I think in about 20 seconds, so we're fine. But yeah, I have to be careful for the Hellions here. Hellions are a pretty big threat if you're playing Marine only. And if it's not Hellions, I would actually be surprised, because that's what Gas First is the best at. If you're gonna Reaper expand and you're not gonna make Hellions, you might as well go for just the barracks first, get your CC a bit earlier, have a little bit more money, because Gas First is not very economical. Now, he's probably gonna make about 1 Reaper. I don't think he SCV scouted our base, which means that he might keep his Reaper at home. Normally, you would always send the Reaper across in this scenario. Okay, he just YOLO'd it, yeah. I mean, not the smartest move ever, but it's gonna work out for him, so what can I say? Now he's gonna run away. Oh, actually... Guys, I'm actually not kidding right now. I don't want to accuse him yet. But there is a hacker at this MMR, and it is a barcode Terran. I've played against him multiple times, and it's a confirmed hacker. So, you know, just saying, guys, if it's really suspicious, then that could be the case. Now, I guess if we just assume that he's hacking, which is not a healthy mindset, by the way, just warning. But normally, there's a logical place to move your Marines, which is like half here and half here. But there's also a jump-in spot here. So I'm gonna keep in mind the possibility that he's a hacker, and I'm just gonna try to cover all my bases, basically. That's what I'm gonna do. You don't want to adapt your build or anything, because, you know, if you're gonna play the hacker's game, then it's kind of ruining the game a little bit. So I'm just gonna play exactly as normal. I might just exercise a little bit more caution, and that's about it. Now, I still believe that he's most likely gonna make Hellions, unless he does a weird build. Because all I've seen so far is 1 Reaper, right? And 1 Reaper into Hellions is how the build would go. Now, I have a bunker. I don't think he saw the bunker, actually. So, he could still go for something aggressive. If he saw the bunker, I feel like he wouldn't go for something aggressive. But, yeah. I mean, either way, it doesn't matter. A bunker's just standing still. It's not like I have to look at it too much or anything, right? So, yeah, everything is good. Now, I have to admit, since there is a decent chance this is a hacker, because I don't know how many Terrans there are at this LMR in the barcode, I'm a little bit afraid still. I said I shouldn't adapt too much, but I'm definitely afraid to send out random Marines for a scout or go for a drop or something like that. So that is going to be a little bit sketch. Even though I really shouldn't be playing scared, there's... Yeah, you never know, right? Especially because I played against him on stream before, and it was definitely 100% confirmed. Now, he's not killing my SCV yet, so that is perhaps a calming sign. I'm gonna go for this. Probably get my 3rd barracks right away. This is when I started making tanks on accident last time, so I need to make sure to not get a freaking tech lab on my factory, right? Now, my SCV is definitely just chilling, getting all the scouting info, so that does relax me a little bit. 2 tanks there on that ramp. Okay. And actually, in some ways... Well, actually, okay. I want to be careful with how I'm gonna say this. Because I definitely strongly oppose any form of hacking. But I think for me, as a 1v1, I think playing against a hacker, if I would know that he's a hacker, could be quite interesting in some ways. Because if someone is a hacker at my MMR, right? He's a bit lower, but a hacker at my MMR. That means that skill-wise, he is gonna be way worse. Because hacking gives a massive advantage in StarCraft, right? So if this guy would hack at 5-2, his real skills are probably... Okay, yeah, I mean, that was a bit suspicious movement. But his real skills are probably like 4.2 or something. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if you get boosted by 1,000 MMR, right? So that creates like a pretty interesting game where he sees everything I'm doing and I'm gonna have to adapt my strategy, well, knowing that his mechanics are definitely not up to par. Now, in this case, I cannot really use this... you know, way to think, because I can't confirm 100% that it's him. But yeah, I think there's actually some mods that you could play. I wonder if you guys would be interested in that. If I played a mod where I would like map hack against, or I would play against a lower MMR player who has map hacks. Let's see. I'm not sure how low they would have to be for it to be like a completely even match. Let's see. Does he have upgrades? No upgrades. Okay. Let's see. This is actually totally... I actually have combat shields here. Yeah, okay. I mean, at this point, it seems pretty obvious that he's hacking, to be honest. He just clicked his army back towards my medevacs, and at the same time, his micro is really bad. So, you know, it's not 100% proof to us yet, but it does seem like we are playing as the hacker here. See, with combat shield, this fight is actually not that bad. Maybe I can even win this fight. No, it's a little bit too crazy, I think. Oh, no! That was a misclick. Another misclick. Oh, no, the double misclick, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to give MMR to a hacker. So, please, Mark, get your shit together. I do actually have +1. I just can't let him get into position. Let's see. Okay, he's sieging 1 tank. Oh, actually, he just killed... I don't know. That's a free tank, actually. Appreciate it, I guess. And he's fighting. Well, he has absolutely no chance of winning this fight here. I want the medevac, please. Okay, there we go. I did have some reinforcements coming in. Oh, need to stim those. Do I have enough units here? I'm actually not quite sure, guys. He also has +1. Okay, I'm gonna have to pull the boys here. Here we go. He's gonna siege instantly because obviously he saw my marines coming. Okay, split the marines as well as I can. This fight still looks decent, but I need to keep enough alive. That is the biggest problem here. Enough SCVs, I mean. There we go. Get the last few marines. The micro was pretty good on our side, so that's nice. Let's try to save these SCVs if we can. You guys go back there. And you guys kill the final Viking here. Does he have more marines than me? I think he does. Actually, it's even, looks like. Okay. Can I fight this? Wait, does he have another upgrade? Or not? It looked like his marines were stronger than mine for some reason. Oh, I think we might have lost here actually, guys. Ah, that sucks. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'm 100% sure this guy is actually the hacker, so... I don't really mind the loss, but I do mind giving MMR to a hacker. That always feels a little bit sour, to be honest. Is there anything I can do at this point? Oh, actually, I just realized why I lost. It was the freaking 8 marine medevac that I misclicked, right? Let's see, he's still here. He's probably just gonna siege me pretty slow. You can tell he definitely is a little bit of a slow player. Okay. Oh no, I can't let this be camped. Yeah. This is a really difficult position here. Maybe I should have made some liberators. That could actually be nice. Okay, let's go. Get some splits. He manor mules me. Okay. I mean, that does fit even more with the stereotype, I suppose. Oh, let's get that back. Actually, honestly, you guys would probably have wanted... I just realized you guys probably would have wanted me to make tanks against the hacker. Honestly, I really should have, but... I should have beaten this guy no matter what, so it's definitely not an excuse for me to lose here, of course. Now, I got my 2 liberators on the way. I do wonder what kind of a person you have to be to map hack and BM people by dropping meals, though. That is actually an impressive level of, you know, douchebraggery, I guess. Okay, I got my 2 liberators up finally. I mean, I'm just wondering if he actually like macroed behind it for the most part. Because like I mentioned before, he is probably gonna be a, you know, relatively bad player. Definitely not bad, but relatively bad when it comes to the skills. Let's see. He must have 1-1, I guess, right? Now, that could be my only advantage. Yeah, sadly, he does have 1-1. Okay. I guess I'm just gonna try to go for the outplay anyway. Even though he sees what I'm doing, it's maybe my best option that I have. Because I you know, numbers just win, and he just has way more numbers than me, so... Okay. Let's see. Maybe I can find a 3rd base or something. Not quite sure. There's nothing here. I kind of expected a ball of marines to already stim on top of me, to be fair. Oh, he has a few turrets ready. Okay, that's very interesting. He's making turrets to counter my drop instead of sending units at it. That is, yeah, that is an impressive way of thinking. Let's see. Okay. That's Vikings, right? Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna kill a lot of SCVs here. This does not look that bad. I mean, yeah, the point is that I'm not mining myself from a lot of, you know... A lot of, what is it called? I'm gonna target those mules, actually. That's pretty much... Oh, he's actually not managing this at all. Is he still here? He's still here. Yeah, the problem is that it's not a doable fight. I can't believe he's so shameless about it, by the way, the hacking. Isn't that crazy? He actually just doesn't care that anyone knows. That is actually very, very shameless, I have to say. I feel like I would at least try to hide it as a little bit. Like, that's like the last honor you can have, right? Like, it's actually insane. He just doesn't care. Not at all. Oh. Yeah, well, this fight looks somewhat promising. Yeah, well, I will write GG for the sake of it, but guys, if you ever not GG against a hacker, I don't blame you guys. If you insult them a little bit, as long as it's not too bad, that's also okay. A little bit of a shame. I said nothing was gonna stop my hype, but I'm not gonna lie, running into a hacker in one of my challenges is not my favorite thing to have happened so far. I wonder if he actually just looks in the fog of war. Yeah, he actually does just look in the fog of war. Okay, that is interesting. Alright guys, well, that's game number 2 in the bag. We beat Gerald, our how do you say it? Our most difficult opponent yet, and we actually won. And then we lost to a hacker who, was actually lower MMR than us too, so I guess our MMR is even. Let's try to win game number 3. Oh, there we go. Game 3. I was a little bit afraid we were going to have a rematch. I definitely waited 1 minute before queuing. Didn't want to have to waste 2 of my games playing as the hacker. But we're going to play against Bill, which is fantastic because we got 1 of each race. Love it. Protoss, Terran into the Zerg, and he's also a quite high MMR player. So that's going to give us the chance to still win MMR in this episode, which is going to be fantastic. He was, I think, 5.4k Grandmaster Zerg. It's obviously good enough to give us a good challenge. Now, I think this game I actually want to go for the CC first build. I feel like I did it a few episodes ago, but not in the recent one. So I'm just going to go for that. And I really do like that build order, in general. After Maru did it a few times, I think it is definitely one of the best Marine-only builds you can do. CC first into the double barracks. Now, if we get cheese, that would be rough. I'm not sure. Does Bill sound like a cheeser to you guys? Not quite sure if he does. Also, by the way, guys, I have a question for you guys. I really wanted to try something. I should have mentioned this in an earlier game, but I'm still going to ask it just in case. If we don't get enough entries, then I'll ask it again in another video. But I wanted to do a video doing the strategy that you guys upvote the most in the comments. So it doesn't really matter what it is. I will choose an appropriate league of my challenger to do the strategy again. So if you guys make me Bone Cloud to the corner and back, I hope you guys are not going to make me do that, but I'll probably not play against a gem. I'll find myself on like a nice bronze 2 to play against. But if you guys have a strategy you really want to see me do, could be your build, could be another build, as long as you describe it well, post it in the comments, and then I'll probably do the 3 most upvoted comments. I'll do those builds against a fitting challenger. Feel free to suggest a league, like you could tell me to do, 1 base double battlecruiser rusher or whatever against a diamond leaguer, right? And then if I think it's too low, I can play it against a master league. Everything is too high, I can play against platinum. But you can give a suggestion, and then I'll look at it, and the 3 most upvoted comments win. Now, I did ask it a bit later in the video, so a lot of people probably stopped watching by this point. But if you're still here, post, and if we didn't get enough entries, maybe I'll just take the top 1 or top 2 and ask in another video. But I did think this was a really cool idea. It makes you guys, or allows you guys to challenge me yourself with your builds, in fact, which I think would be really, really funny. I'm actually going to go for a delayed scout here. I wonder if I'm supposed to make 1 less SCV with this build, because I always get stuck at this point where I just don't have enough minerals. Or maybe I make my second gas like 1 supply too fast or something. I feel like that wouldn't give me that many more minerals. So I'm not sure. It doesn't flow completely properly anyway. Like, it's close, but it's not 100% correct. There we go. Oh, I think I saw links on... Oh yeah, wait, I'm of course doing a very late scout. He sent 1 link across the map only. I'm not sure what he's scared of with the other links. His Overlord can clearly see that there's no... there's no Reaper coming or anything like that. Or maybe he didn't send an Overlord across the map for whatever reason. Could be the case, you never know. Okay, so now let's kill the Zergling. Little bit of body blocking as well, so he doesn't get any scouting done. Like, I don't even want him to see that I have 2 barracks, right? That's already like a massive tell. The only reason you get 2 barracks is because you're going to do a 2-on-1 drop, or maybe some other kind of weird marine attack. Oh, should have made it with that SCV. Yeah, I feel like I should look at this build again. I feel like I'm really close to executing it properly, but it's just not quite there every time. Like, now I decided to make Marines instead of a depot, but now I'm gonna get supply blocked. But I feel like you're not really supposed to skip your Marines for anything, really. I mean, it's I guess I got supply blocked on 1 Marine and 1 SCV for a second, or 2 Marines actually. I do think it's funny that he sent 1 other Zergling. The first one died. He sends the second one in the exactly same way, and it also dies. This time I did show him I have 2 more Marines, so now he knows I still have a barracks, I guess, which is nice for him, but still not gonna give him too much intel. Now, should I go for double eBay before the 3rd or after? I think it definitely has something to do with the gas, by the way. Maybe you're supposed to mine only 4 in the gas. I think that is what it could be, because you do need the gas fast to start stim. But maybe you're only supposed to mine with 4 in gas instead of 6. As you can see, I have both saturated. Maybe that is what the play is. I'm not quite sure. I'll do some research again for the next episode. See, get my Medivacs out first. There you go. And then the point of double eBay before 3rd CC is that you have a 1-1 timing with 4 Medivacs. Normally you don't have it because 1-1 is just way too late. But if you do it like this, you can actually have a 1-1 timing with 4 Medivacs, which can be very potent. Let's get my 1-1 up, followed by Combat Shield. And then I'm just gonna keep making Marines. I don't have to make more Medivacs yet. Actually gonna drop some mules here. So I do actually have enough money, because I was starting to struggle a little bit there, which is worrisome. Let's see. I'm gonna drop... Actually, I said upvoted earlier, by the way, with the comments, but it's like. I was trying to find the right word, but I think it's just a simple like on YouTube, right? Like you like comments. Or you love them if you're the, you know, the owner of the video, but not all of you are the owner of the video. I think that's only someone here. Okay, yeah, exactly. I'm actually surprised that he made that many links, because he didn't get a confirmation at all that it was a 2-on-1, I believe. So it is very possible he made that many links, and I would have just done a normal Marine drop opener, then he would be behind. So yeah, slightly fortunate for him. But in the end, this is a relatively expected result. I don't think I usually do too much damage with the first drop or anything like that. But if I can hit the follow-up with 1-1 and 4 Medivacs, I would hope I can do it a little bit better than that. I mean, any free trades are always going to be nice. This build would fit really well with like a follow-up tank push, by the way. Oh, he already has Banelings. He made them too fast, which is nice, but at the same time, that does mean he has them, which is going to make my follow-up a little bit weaker. But yeah, he is making some small mistakes, which are going to catch us back up a little bit. Like he made Banelings too fast. I think he might have made a few too many units as well early on instead of drones. So that's nice, but usually if you don't do damage, it's not great for you as a Terran. So, see, come here. I want him to fight me off creep. That's like the biggest chance I have to get like a sick fight. Like ideally I shave some of his units off before we fight. Okay, let me kill this. And then I'm gonna go across. And then hopefully I can get some really good target fire on the Banelings. And that could be what puts us in a lead. I think this next fight is definitely gonna decide whether we're ahead or behind. Right now it's looking like we would be behind, but who knows. Seeing this, he might be morphing some more Banelings as well. Yeah, he has a lot of Banes. I do have 1-1 on these though. Wait, he has speed on the Banelings. That's pretty crazy. A little bit of splitties. The snipers of splitty, guys, your guys' favorite activity on the stream. Wait, he's actually not paying attention. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna go into the main. There's no way I'm gonna try to split against that. That wouldn't be too smart. Oh, that spore is actually pretty annoyingly placed. Well done by him. Okay, let's get the spore down. There we go. Oh, I need to evacuate fast. Okay, I thought I was gonna mess it up for a second there. But we got saved, killed some SCVs with Banelings. And yeah, so far, even though his build might not have been perfect, he is playing the perfect game strategically. We do have to give him that compliment, because he, you know, he's counterattacking when he should, he defended when he should. Whether he made as many drones as he should, that's, you know, probably a no. But strategically, he's playing perfect so far, so hats off to Bill for that. Now, how can I win a fight with just Marines after being behind? Yeah, that is the massive question here. I guess I will just have to stay in front of his base and try to force a fight that's like off creep. Okay, I mean, this already looks very good. Yeah, that's a really nice fight here. He's making Hydras. If we could take a sick fight, like he's been really good at morphing more Banelings. Okay, that's gonna be... Oh, he actually even pulled those back in time. Maybe I can try again when I have 2-2. Then my army should be relatively strong. Just gotta get a sensor tower here. At least he's not making Ultras, right? That is... Well, he could be making Lurkers, which is the only thing that's worse than Ultras, probably. Playing against Lurkers. There we go. Gonna do a drop in the main, and now hopefully we can start taxing his APM a little bit. Though he does have so much creep and so many units that it's not really gonna be possible to tax him too much. Well, these trades is awesome. For some reason I only unloaded 2 of those. Yeah, if he wants to fight, if he wants to keep fighting me here, this is actually fantastic. There's some bailings on the mini-map, but I think my bunker alone should be able to deal with that. Looks like that is what happened. Oh, don't want to lose any of these. There we go. Now, I could maybe try to go for an Omega surround here. My 2-2 is also finished. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, I actually didn't even kill the bunker or anything at all. It was totally fine. We do have a lot of SCVs, by the way. 72. If you don't play gases, you don't really have enough, you know, resources to mine from. Like, I have 30 SCVs on the freaking minerals here. Oh, wait. Ah, this is typical. Okay, let's see. He is here. I still have these medevacs. If he gets Vipers out, that's gonna be freaking painful, by the way. Okay. It's the only thing I can try with these. Oh, actually, I'm gonna do a double. I'm gonna go into the main with these. Oh, actually, I can kill this base, maybe? It's very risky. No. Yeah, I knew it. I mean, it doesn't matter too much, to be honest. They weren't really gonna get anything done either way. See, now he did kill my SCVs, I believe. I'm gonna drop on top of these, because then the bailings target on, or detonate on single Marines. So we're getting something done now. Oh, he still doesn't have a hive, actually. That is massive to know. There's still no hive. I also made 2 sensor towers next to each other, I just saw. Oh, this fight looks insane. I can even win this fight, I think. There's some decent splitties. Not the best splitties of my life, to be honest, but maybe it'll do. And now I can just stand in this choke between the hatcheries. And with the healing, I could actually... Oh, he only has 1-1. His links are not going to do enough damage to break me in this choke. No freaking way, guys. Look at those heroes. Move back a little bit more to create even more of a choke. He does still have units here, though. A little bit of splitties again. There we go. Those Marines are still absolutely fragging in the main base. He's sending some reinforcements now. Yeah, if I just split really well here, this is going to be a really sick trade. Because all those baneys are going to be detonating on the single Marines. Does look like he has a little bit too much. Okay, I'm going to go back over here. Try to support this base. Try to land this one at the same time. My supply is still not super high. Oh, I actually meant that to be a surround. Mistakes were made. Once again, sadly. Though I don't think he has that much. Target the baneling. Okay. I like how he's microing his one. I actually don't have he has too many Hydras. Ah. Oh. That is annoying. Hydras? Oh, I made a Liberator accent. Hydra's actually not the best unit against Marines, but what it means that he has a decent amount of Hydras is that I can never stand still in the choke like that anymore and just out-trade him forever. Oh, this looks really good, though. There's like 4 banings here. Okay, there's a few more. We're gonna target them all down. I think I should be able to target them all down, actually. Oh, it is getting more and more. Now I have 3-3. Okay. Okay, we got those banelings. Do I have a lot of healing? I don't have a lot of healing here. I just need to keep kiting. So the banelings get to the front. And then retarget like that. And that's all of them going down. And now I'm getting on top of the Hydras. Okay. Does he have... Oh, he has more baneling. Okay. Good that they scanned. And now I'm going to be able to... Actually, I'll just pick off. Splitting against that is a little bit too awkward. Now, I don't quite have enough bases yet. That is the shame. There we go. I'll send those out. I'll take another base here. Now, despite Bill's good early game efforts, I think we have still gotten into a decent spot. Though the problem is, if he ever gets any of like the GG tech out, you know, Ultralisk lurkers or anything like that, then I'm just not quite sure what I would do about it. Let's see, let me just kill these rocks over here. Deny his base in the top, that could be pretty nice. I hasn't actually tried to take it yet, okay. That is surprising. Wait, let me split these a little bit. I want to use these at the right moment. I don't want to use them yet. Okay, actually that does look like it's the right moment. Here we go. Try to move in here. Snipe some banings and stuff. There we go. I'm gonna get some damage done here. Like, that hatchery is super low, by the way, so... If I ever... Oh, he's actually came back around for me. Oh, no, I misclicked. Oof. Yeah, his army might just be a little bit too big to kill with Marines, honestly. Like, at this point, you normally want to have siege tanks, of course, or something like that. Oh, this PM is going to do a massive job, though. Let's freaking go. Okay. Some splitties. Some splitties. Okay. Nice. Okay, let's go back to the planetary here. Oh, this planetary might actually survive this. That's looking pretty good. And then top side, I'm winning this fight. My marines at the top are gonna win as well. And now I can get a surround on his army. I'm actually coming with these as well. I need to keep stimming these. Okay, go to the bottom. Keep following. Track them perfectly. Like, even if he has to stop to shoot. Oh, I can body block a little bit. Target at one baning. There we go. Okay, well, massive fighter, guys. He only has 5 hydras left, which is pretty nuts. Try to take this base as well. Doesn't look like there's there's banings here. Gotta target all of those. I still have 3-3 against 2-2, I think. Yeah, there you go. So these marines are actually trading super well. This was even in upgrades. I would never do this. Get the hatch maybe, finally? Freaking hatchery stayed alive forever. Alright, there we go. Now, I do not actually have enough barracks. Normally, you don't need to make more than 8 barracks. But here, we are somehow in a position where that is something I have to do. There we go. I'm gonna send 2 marines or so. Well, actually, that's more than 2 marines. I'm gonna send a few marines to clear up that base on the top so I can actually take it. You guys try to deny this base on the left again. Make sure to hotkey my extra barracks. I even got my freaking CC upgrades, by the way. Let's see what is here. Oh, it's lurker time. Okay, did we get enough ahead to beat lurkers, guys? I don't know if you ever had enough to beat lurkers, to be fair, with pure marines, but I guess we have to try. That's the only thing we can do. Oh, let's get some free units. That is fantastic. Now, to fight against lurkers, you need so many marines and so few lurkers that it's possible. I think what I'm gonna do is probably just try an absolute killer drop in the main. I think otherwise it's not gonna be happening here. Let's get a sensor tower here. Make this a planetary as well. There we go. Oh, there are 2 lurkers. Yeah, lurkers would dunk on these marines so hard. That's the problem. Okay, so this is the first distraction technique. And then I'm gonna send a few in... Hello? Gonna send a few in the main as well. Let's see. And then I should have a decent amount of marines left. To actually... Wait, why are you dropping here? What the hell? Okay, there we go. Probably go... I think I should just keep distracting with this one. I don't think I should be trying to do anything. Let's see. Let me kill this one lurker over here, because lurkers are really annoying. There we go. He doesn't have upgrades for them yet, looks like. And here we go. We're in the main base now. 2 lurkers already killed my entire army there. Nope, not gonna attack that. I'm good, thank you. It's gonna turn into a small base trade here. Obviously... Oh, actually, maybe I can kill the lurker then as well. That would definitely help a little bit. Let's see. We're gonna be here. No. Stop. Okay. There's gonna be a lot of eco damage down here. This is looking really good. And the links are getting absolutely shredded. And without even fighting the lurkers, we have actually won. I was starting to get a little bit scared there, not gonna lie, guys. Because 10 lurkers, they probably do beat 80 marines if it's in a choke. If I get a perfect surround, they don't. But it's only the question if I would have been able to find it. He did get both lurker upgrades. And there we go, guys. 10k efficiency traded. 70k against 27k. Really not bad. 34 workers killed. Didn't actually kill that many workers, but he was defending well. His strategy was good. I think I mostly beat him on the mechanics part. Obviously, I did make the right decisions, but I feel like he also made good decisions. But when it comes to the micro, the macro, I definitely shown a little bit here. That fight in the main might have been what actually won me this game. Or maybe not won it, but it gave me the advantage needed to have a chance. Because in the main base, it was for the most part, it was a struggle. But then at some point, look at the supply here. It is 173 against 163. But he has 2k in the bank. He has all the upgrades. His Hydras going up to 5 bases. Here, it's looking quite rough for me. If I was able to transition here, make ghosts, I would say it's probably even. But with just Marines is looking rough. And I think that trade in the main, I'm not sure when it happens. But that is really what made the game here for me. It was actually this. So you see after this drop, right? 142 against 160 supply. Plus 2k, 1k in the bank. So it's easy to say that he's about 30 supply up. And after this, look how much stuff I kill. Do I split from this? It's really just a few Marines surviving too. It's 11 Marines. They're going to be in the choke. And look at the supply after this. Oh, these guys are so efficient. Let's see if anyone has an insane amount of kills. Not really. I mean, for Marines, 10 and 8 and stuff is a lot. Probably like 70 kills in these. And after this, he's 20 supply down, still has a decent bank, so maybe it's even. But obviously even a lot with this drop. Fantastic set of games. We did lose to the hacker, so screw the hacker. If you're watching this video, you really suck. To the other guys, GG's, well played. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all for the next one. Adios.